protests across the country.
It ain't gonna change unless you make it change.
We've seen these protests that have been occurring all over the United States.
It's going against the wind. You're making a lot of people uncomfortable, and it needs to happen.
My name is Danette Sine.
Daniel Boyden.
Ashley DeFava.
Both of my parents are from the Philippines, so I am Filipina.
I am half European and half African.
Well, my mom and dad were Italian, and so pretty much an Italian family.
I work in IT as a data manager, and I work for a public school. And I am currently in school trying to finish my bachelor in data analytics.
I work as a research scientist.
I own my own company. To judge somebody and have an idea about them without even knowing them, is a form of racism, I believe.
And I include myself in it when I say that, I think people need to get better at just either checking themselves or other people and speaking out against it whenever it happens. But I know it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage, and the varying level of courage, across different people.
I think a lot of racism is bred from ignorance, and it's the own person's beliefs, or where they might have grown up with family members that were racist or just weren't around other races, so they've had some type of, bias towards them, just not understanding them.
I was 14 years old when I first saw what racism is like.
I first experienced racism, I believe I was 6.
Remember the first time I think it really hit me? I believe I was in 2nd or 3rd grade.
I had just moved into a new apartment with my mom, and for context, my mom is white.
It wasn't directly towards me, but it was eye-opening.
It was a really, to be honest, a traumatic experience, and it just happened so young.
In our society, it's good to see color. It's good to see that we're all different.
I thought of it as, we're together at the mall, I got lost, how are you going to describe me for them to come find me? And it's, okay to see, she's a black woman.
I think we should see color and accept it.
We should embrace our ethnicity. We should share our culture, share our food.
It's okay to see color, but the problem is what you do after you see color, after, you notice that they're of a different race. If you have judgments or if you alter your behavior or anything like that, that's what we should be teaching, like our younger generation, that, it's okay to see color.
So that way we can all learn to accept that we're all different.
Being an anti-racist for me means that you don't hold any preconceived notions or judgments about somebody based on their race.
It starts within, just being accepting of other people, not judgmental, not hating towards somebody just because of their color of their skin or how they celebrate holidays or what have you. Just looking inside yourself and just being acceptance of everybody.
By knowing and learning about other people's cultures, then we can learn and accept that we're all different.
Learn to kind of check themselves and learn from it.
Until somebody proves you wrong and wrongs you, just treat everybody the same and just try to be kind.
People and society can become anti-racist by learning about other countries, people, and cultures.
If you can treat every person out there with respect until they don't earn your respect anymore, until they wrong you, a family member of yours, they should be treated the same way you want to be treated.
Acting out against people just because they look different, you're acting a fool and you know that it's wrong.
No matter how much you teach, you could still have an ignorant person in there. It's like that with everything in life. If every individual doesn't take their own accountability, doesn't matter how much you teach.
That's why I think, getting rid of racism is going to take a long time, like generation-wise, because it's just so sometimes, instilled in people.
If everybody can take accountability of their actions and have more respect towards people, that's how you end it.